Okay, then next topic which we will cover in your grammar is the modals. So you want to know that what is this and why we are doing this for your grammar. So let me to explain what is this. Modal auxiliaries are verbs such as can, must, could, would, might, ought to, shall be, shall to, should, will, would, dare, need, have to, used to, etc. All these things are known as a modals. More than that we have, I will paste a list for that, all those modals which we are using, and these are used with main verbs to express such ideas as possibilities, permission, necessities, obligation, etc. For all these conditions we are using modals. Okay, so what is the important thing in this models? Modal verbs have only one form. Okay, suppose I have given the example in your tenses that write is having three form: write, wrote, written. So here modals don't have any other form. They have no ing or ed. It means we are not going to add ing or ed and third form in this. They don't add s or es also. For the singular or plural number, they don't add s or es to the third person or singular form or any other form. Okay, example, you must obey your parents. So must is what? It's your modals. Okay, now may I come in? May is what? Your modals. Here what you are asking? You are asking for the permission. Here must, it means the condition. It may snow tomorrow. May, it means the possibilities. We are not sure, might be or not, maybe or not. Okay, so they would be in the London now. Would be, we are talking about of the future. We are not sure, but we are talking about they would be. Okay, so this is your modals. You ought to work harder. You should to work harder or you ought to work harder is the same. It means if you want the best result, you ought to work harder. Okay, so these are known as a modals. It means a verb, or you could say that these are the verbs which we are using in the condition, and conditions are like possibilities, permission, necessities, obligations, and for that we have more modals like shall, will, have to, need not, do not, must be, should be, can be, could be, cannot, must not to be, may not, might, etc. Okay, third is your determiners. What is the determiners? Determiners is a word used before a noun. Just keep in your mind, this is a word used before a noun to indicate which things or people we are talking about. Means either we are talking about of a people or we are talking about of the thing, but which are these things or which are those people? So the word a, the, may, this, same, many, etc. are called determiners. Okay, so many other things also we are including in the determiners. Either we are talking about of the articles or any adverb, adjective. Example, he is a good boy. So here a is what? A determiners. Okay, the boy you met is my friend. My is what? A determiners. We are just doing the connection or trying to find out the connection with the noun. This novel is very interesting. Which novel? This, that, these, those are the determiners. Okay, there were many people at the stations. So we are talking about of the number, and many people, it means so many people are there on the station, at the station. Okay, so we have determiners in different type. Suppose predeterminers like half of, both, double, twice, quite, rather, such as, what, etc. And then if we will talk about of the articles, it means we have a and the. If we will say to demonstrate something, to express something, that is these, those, this, that. If we are very possessive and we are finding the relationship with any person or thing, then we can use my, our, your, his, her, its, their. If we will talk about of some order, ordinal, like number 1 2 3 first, second, third, fourth, then that is first, second, last, next, etc. If we will talk about the cardinal or numerals, like 1 2 3 10 100 1000, etc. Okay. And if we are talking about the quantifiers, okay, quantifiers, it means we are not giving number, but we are using particular word to express those number, like much, some, any, many, enough, several, a little, a few, like that. If we are talking about the distributive, means we have to divide between different parts, we are going to distribute it, then we can use each, every, either, neither, etc. And then the interrogative type of determiners, it means we are asking the question, we are talking about of the query, like what, which, whose, etc. Okay.